1968 Jaguar E-Type Series 1.5 there. This car was a UK car that went to America. It was then brought back in 2020. October 2020 was brought back in, and it has undergone a long haul restoration since then. Painted about 4 years ago. The attention to detail on this one is absolutely spot on. It's what we would call, it's not over restored. The attention to detail is absolutely gorgeous, but it's not over restored. It's very, very drivable. It's your perfect show car. You know, you can go out for a nice Sunday afternoon drive in this, take it down to your local show, and you'll be a very, very proud man at that, that's for sure. We've got the heritage certificate here for the car. It's the right colour. It's blue silver opalescence with the black interior and the painted wire wheels. If I could turn this car upside down to show you underneath, I really would. The underneath this car is absolutely gorgeous. If you look on the website, there's some photos there. I will put the camera underneath so you can have a good look. We're going to start off the bonnet. We're going to work our way around this E-Type. We're going to go into the interior, and then we're going to go for an engine start-up. Across the nose cone, we've got no marking at all. One stone chip there if you want to be really, really fussy. And you've got the holes for your bolt-on number plate if that's what you want. The growler bar is nice and tidy. There's a few very, very little bits of pitting inside the growler bar, but that's me being really, really harsh on this car. But gorgeous and straight up, that lovely big bonnet. No problems at all there. No nasty cracks around the pressing marks on the grills on both sides. No rust or corrosion, but like I say, it's undergone a 4-year restoration. Sorry, 3-year restoration. This I'm lying, it's 2020. 3-year restoration this car went through. Like I say, it was painted about 3 years ago. Lovely and straight across there. The odd, very, very small imperfection in the paint, but like I say, not over restored at all. The bright work around the windscreen is gorgeous. Your 3 wipers are absolutely perfect. You come down that left-hand side, and again, no cracks around the pressure marks, but the very, very odd, small imperfection in the paint. If you're being very, very harsh, come back down that nose there, down that lovely big shooting bonnet, and have a good look at the chrome around the lights, all nice and straight. Up the side, everything fits right on this car. Nothing's been force fitted, but like I say, the very, very small odd imperfection in the paintwork here and there. Chrome bumpers are lovely on the front, all nice and clear, no heavy pitting, no dings, no dents at all. The light lenses are crystal clear on both sides. Have a good look there. We're going to come up this chrome line, you can see it there, no problems at all with that. As I come back down, we'll do the lower nose cone. They're normally quite scuffed because your bonnet opens onto those, sometimes on level ground. And we'll go underneath the engine bay now from the front so you can have a good look at that there. It might be a bit of a long video this with us doing all this attention to detail. See all your suspension components on that there. Like I say, a nice file with this one as well. As we come around the right hand side wing, we're going to come around the arch, no rust, no blebs, no nasty marks at all. You can see in there, all colour coded. Lovely painted wheels. This car's done, I think, 95 miles we've worked out since its restoration. All nice and painted on the lower half there, no problems at all with that. I'm going back underneath so you can have a good look there. Like I say, if I could tip it upside down, I would. No problems there. Bonnet shuts, all the lines are good. They're all nice and even. There's no chips out the paintwork anywhere at all there. No cracks in that windscreen. Again, the bright work on the right hand side is flawless. Down across the driver's door again, all the gaps are lovely and tight on that, nice and snug. Chrome work again, no marks, no dings, no dents, no scratches. Tiny, tiny little chip at the back of the door there on the driver's side. And when you enter a car of this sort of standard, these are the things that you've got to point out. You know, they're not noticeable on many other cars, and this is how harsh you've got to be on this one to find fault. Up that lovely swooping big quarter, you can see how dead straight it is. Down that right hand side, sorry. And again, painted wheel with painted steel with your chrome knockoff. Rear bumper, no pitting at all in there. Tiny little mark on the rear bumper here, and a little bit of pitting to the surrounds. I know whatever could be sort of salvaged from it that wasn't renewed was used. This car was not restored for the money, which is always the best way to be. It wasn't restored on a sort of put minimum in and get maximum out, that's for sure. It was never money orientated. restoration. You can have a good look at that. You can see that from the back end there. All those components, suspension mounts and stuff. Underneath there, all the springs, exhaust system. Even the rear tub underneath there, you can see that there. There's no marks to that, that's lovely. Across the top of the boot lid again, really nice and tidy. Again, a few odd imperfections in the paint if you look hard enough, and a tiny little touching at the back here on the right hand side. No scratching around the fuel filler cap. Some very light pitting around the left hand tail light, and again the bumper, lovely overriders, no marks at all. As we come around and down that lovely rear quarter on the left hand side, once again you can see how straight and level this car is. No corrosion, no nastiness at all in the arches, no dings, no dents, no scrapes, no scratches. Lovely and fresh down that left hand side there. Again, we're going underneath on the left hand side, all painted, all colour coded underneath there as well. Down the passenger door again, look at all the bright work there. Tiny little mark above the handle there on the left hand side. And as you come down again, we've got a tiny little chip on the front edge of the door. It's been touched in, but your nose is going to be touching the car to notice that. Up the bonnet on the left hand side, lovely and straight down that wing. Down the rear, down that front wing there, lovely and straight all the way down. All the wheels painted with the chrome knockoffs, brand new tyres all the way around there. Loads of new parts on this one. Like I said, attention to detail, absolutely gorgeous. Have another look at that lovely bonnet there. Onto the interior now, black leather. Everything opens right as well, you're not forcing anything to open and closed. Your black leather door card, absolutely gorgeous, unmarked. No issues at all with that, brand new. Lovely leather across the side here, all lovely and fresh down there. Black carpet set, a few little dusty footprints on that, and that'll be off us. Across the dashboard, no cracks, no issues at all. All the buttons are lovely. All the writings underneath your little rocker switches are clear. There's no cracking at all. Dials are crystal clear once again for your rev counter and your speedo. Lovely Jaguar steering wheel there. Even around the gear stick, all that leather trim around there is all new. No problems at all, no wear, which you're going to be expecting. Like I said, it's done 95 miles, we've worked out since its sort of 3-year restoration. The speedo, the mileometer has been reset since the restoration. So you can see that. I've got paperwork for all that. I believe I've got paperwork for the engine rebuild as well, James.
I believe so. There's a huge file.
Huge file. James is going to dig through. Like I say, the clock's been zeroed since the restoration there, because the engine has been rebuilt. As we come into the boot now, all lovely and tidy in there. Got your jack, your knockoff hammer, and the knockoff tool in the boot. No problems. Even the way things open, if James closes that, even the way that everything just sort of opens right, there's no forcing anything into the left hand side. Now again, door card, fabulous, no problems at all. Your leather trim's got no kinks or rips or tears. Unmarked passenger floor mat and unmarked seat once again. Dashboard from the left hand side, absolutely spot on. And again, lovely brand new tonneau hiding that lovely black roof, which James is going to get up now for us while we go into the engine bay and have a bit of look at the attention to detail in the engine bay. Go nice and slow so everyone can have a real good look at this. Have a look at the inside of the bonnet as well. I'm going to go around to the carburettor side. Like I say, 4.2 litre triple carb. Straight 6 this one. Go nice and slow so you can see every little nut and bolt on this car. not doing much talking, but the sort of camera's doing it for me really here.
You're not doing a good job of stalling and giving me any time, are you?
I'm not, am I?
Yeah.
James is just putting that roof up for us now.
There you go.
And there we go. Like I say, the roof is brand new. There's no marks to it. It fits lovely and tight, no scratching to the back window. It's a brand new roof. It's to be as you expect it to be. The chrome trim along the front's lovely and tight. It's not sagging anywhere. It's a pretty looking car with the roof up as well. We're going to go back into the interior. What I did there is just made James's life harder to get in with the roof up. A little bit of choke and she's going to fire straight into life here. No hesitation in that at all. Ticking over lovely and happy. I've got no nastiness coming out the exhaust whatsoever. The oil pressure is showing.
Still rising.
Still rising on the oil pressure there. No problems at all with that. Set at 40 on the oil pressure there. It's a two-man job to shut that, so I'm not going to start slamming that down. There you have it. Series 1.5 Jaguar E-Type in opalescent silver, 4.2 litre straight six. Like I say, 3-year restoration. You've seen the video, you've seen underneath of this car. You've seen the prices of them fluctuate up and down all the time, but this one's always going to be the right money in our opinion. James will detail all the information on the website there. Any further questions, do let us know.